That's a good middle name for Cotton for a girl. I want something strong and not basic. So I'm assuming that means that you're naming your daughter Cotton, or named your daughter Cotton. That's a choice for sure, but I like this comment. Joe. Yeah. You know what? You've already given them a weird name. Why not go all the way and be an asshole, right? You've shown that you don't care about what their life is going to be like. Okay, that's a little dramatic already. Cotton is fine. Sure, it might be a little weird. Someone might go, huh, that's odd, but it's nowhere near as annoying as some of the others I'm sure we're gonna see. I've been collecting publicly available Utah names for 5 years. I'm up to 15,000 plus names. Guess how many spellings of Michaela I've found? Oh boy. All right, it started when I found an extremely high concentration of unique names in the roster for a children's rodeo competition. Here's an example. Obviously, I immediately began recording and categorizing them in a spreadsheet. At first, I only added the weird ones, but after coming across so many wild versions of common names, I decided to include their regular counterparts as well to make the multiple spelling lists comprehensive. I scraped them from public sports rosters, newspaper birth announcements, honor rolls, obituaries, etc. Nothing is from private material. All right, let's see. I don't know what 3 people named I don't know what any of these are. What? Kunthia? No way! Deesba? Gleb? There's no way a parent actually named their child Gleb, right? What kind of smiling friend's-ass name is that? Fructuoso? Yeah, I really love high fructose corn syrup, so I had decided to name my child after that. Bakita, Bodine, Baver, Dracaris. Okay, there it is. Let's see. Cooter. Okay, you should be in prison. I'm just saying. You name your child Cooter? F*** you. Jonquasia, Armoni, Caria, Waitin, Faden, Bingston, Shelasi? Nice. Chancel. Lotus. Last name rhyming with Lotus. You're joking. Bowtie. Bodacious. You know what? I think we should combine Bodacious and Rooster. Bodacious Rooster, familial name. There you go. I think Bodacious Rooster would be the coolest goddamn name in human history. Y'all, there are 63 different spellings of Michaela. Michaela, Michaela. Okay, yeah, this is gonna absolutely start melting my brain and its stem all at once. Shipped. Your shopper. Oh, oh man, I feel bad. Hold on. Descharté is on their way to Target. I hope so. Maybe while she's there. You know what? I don't know, man. I can't cast stones. My name is Christopher Robin, for fuck's sake. What am I doing this for? Is that why they made me do this one? It totally is. I'd bet money on it. Fat stacks of money. When they're all named out like that, it's somehow more ridiculous. All right, let's see. Serial sperminator Nick Cannon reveals that he has a meet and greet planned for all of his children to spend time with him on Father's Day. When you have so many kids that you have to have a fucking meet and greet, stop having goddamn children. He told People magazine, "It's supposed to be a day where I get to rest, but I want to give all my kids the opportunity to connect and give me gifts and all that type of stuff." In attendance will be the twins Morocco and Monroe, whom he shares with ex-Mariah Carey, his 2 sons, Golden Sagan, whatever, and Rise Messiah Cannon, and his daughter, Powerful Queen, whom he shares with Brittany Bell, an additional set of twins, Zion... Is that an over-the-counter NSAID? What is that? Oh my god. Zion I'm not even gonna bother. And Zillion Hair, and a daughter, Beautiful Zeppelin, are the kids that he should... You got Morocco and Monroe are fine. I guess Monroe's fine. Morocco, whatever, but then you just started going crazy. His son, Legendary Love, his daughter, Halo Marie Cannon, oh my god, and finally his daughter, Onyx Ice Cole. Sounds like one hell of a party, man. Show me the most important women in your life. Oh boy, this could go one of 2 directions. Which way is it gonna go? Trendy Chanel, Zaylee Ruth, Sunny Love, Truly Eclair? Excuse me, okay. Journey Ray. Okay. All right. No, I mean, you gave all of your daughters double names? Look, From, again, not having any context, that looked adorable, and it seems like you're a happy dad. I've met plenty of girls in my time that have the double first name. Hell, I remember being in school with one, Anna Marie, right? Completely normal. I mean, sure, those are a little hippie-coded, a little 60s chic, you know, but I think they're gonna do just fine, and it seems like y'all are doing great. So good for you. The Daenerys and Khaleesi babies are of posting age. My parents named me after a fantasy TV show character, and it's deeply affected my life. I was born just after the first season of the show. They decided to name me after one of the main characters, but it's not her actual name. Instead, her title. It's pretty dumb. I've been bullied and made fun of because of it in school, so you could probably guess what it is. It's from a dark fan. You can just say, dude. When I was growing up, I liked the name because of how unique it was. I remember a teacher asking me if I'm telling the truth when I told her my name when I was about 6-ish. Whatever. I didn't understand stuff like that. I'm considering getting my name changed, but it feels a little wrong to do so. I do feel like it's my own name, and my parents did name me that. Because of my name, I got into horses and horse riding. Emulation, I suppose? I am who I am because of it, but the bullying recently is getting to me. Lots of riding jokes. I don't hate my parents or anything, but I feel angry at them today over it. Well, you should. It was, quite frankly, irresponsible of them to go, "Whoa, this show's really cool. What if we named our daughter after the character that gets sexually assaulted and enslaved, and then, you know, she turns it around, of course, but like, dude, are you joking? Really, look at that character in the beginning of that series and tell me that that's an appropriate thing to name your child, okay? And you know what's even better? That show ended so goddamn poorly that no one talks about that show anymore. That Game of Thrones had a grip on the planet like none other, and they fucked it up so bad, no one cares anymore. It's amazing. So, look, if you're owning it, cool, you're owning it, and that's awesome. But absolutely your parents should feel embarrassed for doing that to you, because they did that to you, all right? And it sucks that they would take their own obsession over a character and make it your problem. Because, of course, it's never something that falls back on the parents, by the way, okay? Until you go to them and go, "Hey, so you f***ed me over with this." It's like a boy named Sue, dude. Text from my SO. My significant other, as it were, refused to hire someone because their name is Brayden. It's high time these parents learn the consequences of their actions. Okay, you're probably making a joke, but if you are being serious, go f*** yourself. If you are, for some strange reason, I hope you get fired, because that's really, really, really weird to do. I know I always take these a little more seriously than I should, but come on, I don't have any other context here. Refused to hire somebody because I didn't like the way his parents spelled his name. Okay, what do you mean the parents are learning the consequences of their actions? F***ing that guy over because mom and dad are stupid? I think you're stupid. All right, met in Iraq, dated 9 days in America, married in Hawaii, okay? 8 babies later. Oh, please, please tell me that we have a Megatron in this family. All right, we got Gunner. Okay. I've always wondered about Gunner. That's not like a new one. I feel like it's been around for a long time, but it's still silly. Like, what did you name the kid after, right? Like, oh yeah, we had a guy that sat in the back of the plane shooting at whatever. Yeah, I liked what that guy did, so I'm gonna name my son Gunner Schofield. Okay, you're this type of family. Sure. Okay. Audie? I'm not sure what that one's. I don't know that one. Sorry. Swift. Okay, this is Audie and Swift. I don't know. They sound more normal than Gunner and Schofield, for crying out loud. Uriah? Hold on a second. Hold on a goddamn second. Uriah the what? Someone... Oh, it's from the Bible. Okay, I guess. Sure. Yeah, okay, fine. I don't care. Aquila? It is Aquila, right? Not Aquila. I would assume that it's Aquila. Okay. Boone. Boone doesn't seem so bad. Boone. I like Boone. I feel like I've met a couple of Boones in my life. It's such a World War II movie name, you know? Get 'em, Boone! Kinsey. All right, let's see. I'm wishing your kids luck to find any future hiring manager who would actually take them seriously. Nope. Raising future entrepreneurs. Okay. We own our own businesses and are teaching them to be good business owners as well. Okay. Those ones didn't seem too crazy, okay? I think Schofield was the one that really got to me. I don't know why. To me, it feels like naming your child after your favorite TV character or something versus your favorite gun brand or gun model or whatever it is. I don't know guns. I just know that Schofield, it's a gun, right? And especially right after Gunner. Come on. But it seemed like they were normal enough? I don't know. I've seen some weird-ass names, all right? Look at Elon Musk and that dipshit wanting to seem cool, who named his kid, you know what I mean? Got rudely corrected by a tragedies parent. Oh boy. Checking kids into children's church today. Into children's church today? I didn't know they did that. A parent told me his kid's name was Jackson. So I wrote a name tag for Jackson. Then he oh boy. Then he said it's spelled Jaxsyn. So I kept a straight face and politely wrote a new name tag. No judgment. Then he said, if you write Jackson again, I'll know you're just being ignorant. Ask how to spell it next time. Then he walked away. Sure, it's always good to double check the spelling of one's name, but Dad, you're a goddamn moron. Jackson. Okay. Is that to make you feel cool? You know what? No, I know what the answer is. The answer is absolutely to make the parents feel cool and make it seem like their child is more special, when in reality, what you're doing is making yourself look like a dumbass and then making us deal with the stupid name decision you made to make yourself feel cooler and more unique. Like I said before, my name is Christopher Robin. My first name is spelled K-R-I-S. Why? Literally no goddamn reason at all. And it's incredibly annoying because everybody in the world assumes C-H-R-I-S. And you know what the kicker of all that is? My mom despises the name Chris. Why the f*** did she do that? Huh? Oh man, ooh. But no, Dad, you need to chill the f*** out about your dumbass spelling of your son's name that was entirely your fault. Oops. That's on you, man, not on them. Husband is obsessed with this name. I think it's terrible. Help us. All right, let's see. My husband has been obsessed with this name since before we started having children and will not let it go, no matter what I tell him. I think the name is basically painting a target on the kid's back, and no one will take them seriously. My husband thinks it's a cute name and will start a naming trend. The name? Mips. He's also optioning Mipsy. Yes, he's serious. No, I cannot convince him no matter what I say that it's terrible, so I told him I'd post it here to see the general consensus. So, is it a tragedy? Mips? Those are nicknames. Those aren't names. You need to give children names. They need regular names, and then you can give them a silly nickname after that. Come on, what the... I don't know, sounds like an eradicated childhood illness from the 1920s. Why does she walk like that? She had the MIPS as a child. Good thing we don't get the MIPS anymore. You gotta do whatever you can to save your baby. I read it first as NIPS. Okay, well that one's more telling about you, but sure. Showed my mom this sub, then ran into one at work, and my mom's response was perfect. Hey, you know how we were talking about tragedies yesterday? Megan, oh my god, wait, crazy? That's great. No, can you imagine? Can you imagine, though? Crazy momther? Oh, that's what you like to see. Stop naming your kids after objects. One of my friends is a teacher, and recently I was ranting to him about my previous post on this sub about one of my Pokemon Go friends naming their child Zekrom? I don't know. He legit goes, I've seen way worse. So naturally, I asked him what could possibly be worse. He said that he gets quite a few kids that are named after objects, as well as some others. Here are a few of the more memorable ones. Marble. Parents were big hippies. Twine. I feel bad for him. Bead. Unique spelling of bead. No, it's not. Rod. Yep, rod. Flower. What the fuck? Bucket. Apparently mom got attached to it during pregnancy and had nobody stopping her. He goes by Buck. Good, because bucket? Come on. Are you joking, Mom? You're a jackass. Satan. Oh no, sorry. Pronounced like Satan. Probably because the parents thought it was funny. Colon. Pronounced like Colin. Mom didn't make the connection. I bet she didn't make the connection. Because she didn't... Like, are you... No, you know what? F*** you. Tina. It was for a dude. Mom wanted a girl and decided the next best thing was to treat her son like one. That's nice. Yeah, I think these might be worse than... I still don't know what that is. Zekrom. Sounds like Microb. Outside my daughter's orthodontist office today. Welcome, Shannon, Olivia. Who? Analia? Sierra? Seth? Prosperity. Seriously, parents, your child's not your toy. Your child's not your pet. Like, it's funny to name your cat Detroit, Michigan, but your child's gonna grow up to be a person. So please don't be a selfish prick. Had to convince a trans friend not to rename themselves Blueberry Pie. And sometimes it's not the parent. Sometimes it's not a parental thing. Sometimes you get a silly name and you're like, no, that's a great idea. There was a whole episode of Friends about this. When Phoebe realized she could change her name to anything, like there was no restriction, so she renamed herself Princess Consuela Banana Hammock. And so her boyfriend at the time decided to change his name to Crap Bag just to prove a point. So for context, my friend is non-binary and they wanted to name themselves Blueberry Pie instead of using their very masculine sounding dead name that they don't like. Yes, it's the first name, as they aren't changing the middle name. Of course, I support them, but I wanted to make sure they actually knew the risk that came with having such a wacky name. After some convincing, they went with the name Barry instead. I had them go to Starbucks and say their name out loud, and they got embarrassed and just said Barry to the barista, and they learned very quickly that they didn't like Blueberry Pie. That's how I fixed it. Not a bad way of showing that, for sure. You don't want them to go up to an interviewer and say, yes, my name is Blueberry Pie Johnson. That Starbucks test is such a good idea. Yeah, low stakes, not a big deal, and that'll really show you how you feel about the name you're considering. Chris Martin looks like a toddler named Ryder at a preschool that costs $50,000 a year. Wonder if he made that sweater himself. Stop naming children after British cities and counties. I'm from England. My American friend's cousin's girlfriend is called, I don't even know how to say it. I thought it could be a cultural thing, but it isn't. Apparently her mother got together with her father at a party in Leicester, is that how you pronounce it? In England, and therefore named their child, I don't know. And what's even worse, the mother pronounces the word Leicester. It's actually Leicester. Yeah, it's what I thought. And since it's Leicester's mother pronounced, wow, this is awful. Her daughter's name is pronounced Leicester. Can we stop naming children after British places and then spelling them incorrectly? Damn, guys, what's your obsession with? Whoo, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna try to read that one. Wouldn't it be amazing if I, was able to memorize that and just bang that one out real quick? But no, I don't have 45 years. In Utah, it's salted caramel frosty. Wendy's. Yes, exactly. Corporations are people. Okay, wait. My daughter Henley loves them. Get out. Corporations are people. 2018, My Kid is Unique name generator. First letter of your first name. All right, let's see. I am Court. Third letter of your middle name. I am Courtney. First letter of your last name, Courtney May. Yeah, sure, that's a great name.